So let's say that you want to have a pair of chaps or Armitas or chinks or whatever, but you don't really know how to tool leather. You don't got a sewing machine. You don't got all the tools. Well, you can make a pair basically with a pair of scissors, a pocket knife, and a hole punch. And I can show you what I did with these that I made for myself. So check it out. So this is a pair of chaps that I made out of elk hide. And the reason I use that is because I wanted to use these in the summertime when I'm not at a branding or something. I have used these at branding and drug some calves in them. I was worried about how roughed up or wore out this would get. And I don't think it's too bad, but I prefer to wear a different pair when I'm roping and dragging calves. But I like to wear some chaps like this in the rest of the year in the summertime and when it's not real cold out, because I like it that they cover my whole leg because it keeps my pants from getting dirty. But the way that I made these is, you find a pair of chaps that you like the pattern or the shape of them, and the length and everything is good for the legs. Trace that out on whatever kind of hide you're using and cut it out. But what I did is I left a piece a little bit wider here so I could fold it over and hem it up right here where your legs are going to rub on it, and then all down along here. And then since I don't have a sewing machine, I can't sew a zipper on there, so instead of a zipper I put these snaps on there. And then this is just an old pair of split reins that I used on this side and the other side, and for this belt part. But then as I lace this through there, I put some rings in here at each spot where those snaps need to go. This is some kind of latigo leather, latigo hide, and so is this down here. I put this down here so when you're walking through mud and stuff, you're not going to get this buckskin all nasty and stuff. But yeah, and then this is just another split rein. Punch some holes in it. This part here is called the apron, and you just make this go around the front of your waist. Lace this rein through there, and this, the chaps are held onto the apron right here like this. And then on this side, I just put a buckle in here. And over here on this side, I really think this is handy, is having a pocket of some sort. So, just cut out the shape of your pocket and the lid for it. And then I buck stitched it on here, and then just have a little concho for a button closure. And then I just put this brass ring in, lace it in here for holding these picking strings. But that didn't take a whole day to make. It just kind of had the expense of the hide and then the hardware. And this was already laying around here somewhere, and so was this. But you can find old things that you don't use anymore to cut the buckle off of. And these were, like I said, some old split reins that haven't been used forever, so I used them. But I think they turned out pretty nice. So if you don't got the money to go buy a fancy set, this basically just costs you the price for the hide and a little bit of hardware. But you could do this all with a pocket knife, cut this string if you were steady enough and stuff. But yeah, I think they turned out good.